Today we will show you how we retrofitted old machines, visiting the Lernfabrik in Bochum, which is part of the Ruhr-Universität Bochum, where students can learn and experiment in a real-life factory and a real-life production environment, how to modify machines, how to optimize productions, how to retrofit, and how to make machines smart, also for Industry 4.0. Retrofitting means making old machines that are not connected to internet, that don't deliver data, making them smart, right? Making them communicate by simply using different beacons, so sensor beacons, obtaining data from the machines. They're communicating via a gateway to the cloud, right? Everything is mobilely connected with once. And we also have a human interface here for displays right on the machine from pre-devolution. What you see here is actually an old bandsaw, and behind that there's a newer model. The old one here in green and yellow is probably from the 60s. It's not really communicating, right? It doesn't do anything other than very good cut. We wanted to show you how easy it is to retrofit and upgrade, right? So let's take an example. Here's the ACONNO range, which measures distance, fill levels. It's a time of flight sensor that just tells you how far something is away. Applied to the tank of hydraulic oil and then hydraulic fluids. By the distance to the liquid, you will know how much hydraulic oil is actually left in the tank and whether you need to refill. We also took the ACONNO sensor for measuring vibrations, temperatures, angles, light, humidity, and we applied them to the machines just by sticking them on there. Well, actually, MDK did, so thank you Torsten and team for this. Actually, they took care of the whole setup and doing it. On top of this beautiful machine, there's the beacon mounted. With that beacon, we can actually measure if the saw operation is down, if it's up. Right, we can talk about the diameter of the tube that is actually being cut. We can see the vibration pattern, and we obviously also know operation times because in the moment you operate, you have a different vibration as if you're just standing by. With the sensor applied to the compressor of the machine, we are now able to tell whether a machine is turned on, because as soon as it's on, the compressor starts running and vibrating. So we can distinguish standby times from operation times. We can talk about the machine effectiveness, about maintenance intervals, because now we know and we have the data with simple beacons. All of the data in the use cases we've seen is obviously passed to the cloud, right? To the control room, you can say. So the beacons communicate via Bluetooth. There's a gateway. In that case, it was a mobile connected gateway. You remember once. I really like them. They're a nice company. But if your bandsaw is broken and there's a different vibration pattern, should you not maybe see that right at the machine? Should there not be an interface, like a human-machine interface? How about this one? So here's a human-machine interface from pre-devolution as a prototype we used, and that was running the ACONNO Sensorics application to visualize the patterns of vibrations and other things. So all of the faults and issues you could see right on the spot, right at the machine for immediate interaction. So here, for example, on the human-machine interface, you can see a vibration pattern of the bandsaw in operation. And when you look here on the right, there's a strong move of the needle, right, where you see that there must be one tooth or so of the saw that's not good because it's not in the same amplitudes of vibration, right? So you can clearly see there's something wrong and you need to stop and maintain the machine to go back to proper operations and good quality results. The 4 sensors in total were actually less than 150 euros, plus gateway and connectivity. In total, it was less than 400 euros. And there's more. What we've shown you is a retrofit of the bandsaw. There's so many more things you could come up with by applying simple beacons and obtaining more data.